We'll go ahead and start the YouTube recording. I'll welcome everybody to part 5 of my playthrough for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. Last session we made a little bit of story progress. Hestu's now joined our party, and we unlocked a lot of stuff on the map, so it seems like there is actually a lot we can do at this point. So I'm kind of just excited to just delve in, see what we can get done. Lots of places showing up on the map that looks like we can do right now. So let's start here. More rattle, more dance. Hestu is sad. His maracas lack the rattle for some good shalaka. Find something to give his maracas more of a rattle, then he'll be able to dance more happily. Okay, well, let's give him some of the Korok seeds. That was cute. Hestu was overjoyed to hear that his maracas rattled better, so he showed you his happy dance. Shaki Shaka. Yeah. Ooh, and that does improve the space, the inventory space by the look of it. So same as before. Hestu is going to host a Korok ballet performance soon. Korok ballet performance soon. While they rehearse, find Hestu and the others what they need to really shake things up with this show. So we need to give up some mighty bananas this time too. J-Lark Stories, how's it going? Welcome in, J-Lark. Just settling in with the stream today, getting things going with the Age of Calamity. How's your day today? Hestu loved how the Korok show turned out. The ballet was adorable and the music was great, so he showed you his happy dance. Shaki Shaka. From rusty to trusty. Yeah, we got all these new icons. I don't know what any of these do. Gain ability to de-rust weapons. That's pretty sweet. The Blacksmith Guild is searching for a way to restore rusty weapons in a jiffy. Does the secret lie with a monster that spits out weapons like new? Get parts from them to aid the research. And we are not quite at that point yet. So these will help Hestu's attack and HP. So this is a bonus combo. This one will be an additional bonus combo. Ate too much at Texas Roadhouse yesterday. I'm feeling it today. I understand exactly what you mean. I was kind of in that same boat. I definitely ate too much yesterday, and did my best to not feel too bad about it. Overall, you know, it was a great dinner though. Bonus combo for one-handed weapons for Link. Man, there is so many things we can do here.
There's more where that came.
Desert bow trousers. Contains sapphire, which harnesses the power of ice to dampen the effects of extreme heat. Cool. And what does this do? Bonuses with spears. Bonus combo with spears.
New power, new hope.
Okay. Looks like a lot of this stuff has the same effects that it does in the other game, in Breath of the Wild. So that's pretty neat. Is there actually story necessity for this? The Age of Commander. Welcome in, Larkin. How you doing today? Let's see, so we need to play restricted allies, time limited. Calamity Sergeant. Alright, so this looks like just another little side thing we're going to do real quick. Figure we'll run on one of these real quick and just try to wrap up some more stuff on the map before we start into more story stuff. I like that better, Calamity Sergeant. Perfect. Welcome to Korok Hell. He's weird to play as a little bit. Yeah, he seems a little more clunky comparatively to some of the others, but I think overall, I'm still kind of enjoying his attacks a little bit. He's just a party, really. These combos for him are just something else. And we still have like half of our time limit too, and we're only a handful away from being done here. That's awesome. Yeah, I guess the trick is always just trying to figure out how to make these characters work for you, huh? But once you get that figured out, we gotta defeat Impa. That could be dangerous. That was pretty cool. Can't go on, I'm afraid. I can't go on. I'm afraid I must step aside for now. Yeah, Hestu is definitely an interesting build, that's for sure. I can only get Daruk, Link, Mipha, and Urbosa to work well with me. I think that each of these characters, some of them definitely have some interesting ways that you play with them, but getting to know each of the characters has its own little benefits. Each character has some extraordinary capabilities in their own rights. I am actually kind of personally really enjoying playing as Impa in this game. I think that Impa has a lot of attack capability as well, and really Hestu does as well, because the fact that they both can essentially call on cronies to assist them with their fight. So I think that those two characters probably have a lot in common in that sense. Alright, I'm going to have to step away in just a couple of minutes because Kyo and DLC are going to go to dinner here pretty soon. And when they do, I need to assist with getting the DLC's car seat moved from my car to my mother's. So that'll be just probably in a little bit. Let's give some more of these other side items a run. Yeah, and as the stream title says today, I've actually been able to work in an extra half hour for the Tuesday streams. So going forward, we're going to start doing Tuesdays from 4:30 to 7 Mountain Daylight Time. Yeah, and I am trying to hopefully one day get back up to the 3 hours that we were doing. I don't know if that's going to really happen, but yeah, things have been going well enough that we can definitely say for sure on the days where I do get to stream, 2.5 seems like it should be doable. Man, this blade beam is awesome. Kind of wish that the Master Sword had that kind of capability in the Breath of the Wild game. So we gotta go through 500 in this one. Up to 2. And they did not give me very long on this one. Hope we can make it. Throwing animation. That's right. So there was a bit about Breath of the Wilds that was like it was pretty good, but ultimately could have stood to be just a little bit better. Nice. Did I miss that chest? Did it not open for me? Oops. Didn't know you were that good. Oh, I'm pretty awesome. Training has ended. We had a whole minute to spare, too. I gained a bit of experience there. Okay, so we can either continue to do some of these side quest things, or we can move on in the story. One-handed weapon bonus combo. Let's do that. Oh, sweet. I think we're gonna go ahead and take Krenel Peak. Though I am curious to see why it's wanting me to come out here. Oh, because there are other characters. I see. It's wanting me to pay to level them up, but if Link is the only person who can be used in this next part, I think we're just going to stick with him. Are we there yet? I have no idea. I honestly couldn't tell you, Mellar. How you doing, mate?
Yet unease lingered in the princess's heart. No matter how much she devoted herself to training and research, doubts plagued her. To clear her mind, Princess Zelda...
You hear the little piano notes. Okay, so you're hearing the game audio and me just fine. Yeah, the video recording that I was taking for this also seemed to dip as well. So I don't know what it is with OBS, but OBS just decided no audio. That was a little interesting. But I think we're back on here. Back from ad, can hear you. Back, great. Very sorry about that. I don't have any idea how on earth that happened because as far as I could tell, everything was still working properly. But yeah, on the video recording that I was doing, it was also dropped for the video as well. So it wasn't just a Twitch problem; it was an OBS problem. Inconsistent computers, I know, right? We gotta love those technical issues. What I was saying a few minutes ago for Mellar about yeah, having kind of like an awful day. Daycare had called us while we were on our second break today and was all telling us, "Oh yeah, we need you to come and pick up your kid because he's sick." And the worst of what was going on was already done by the time I'd picked him up. So he came home and got to have a free day at home with Dad, and he passed out on the couch, and I hung out on my computer and watched Mellar's and Arctic's stream for a little while. So that was my day, which I guess is I gotta say it's probably better than sitting through work, right? It wouldn't be Twitch if there were no tech issues. This is definitely true. I feel like technical problems is just part of the game we play here, right? Okay, so we are in the middle of a story segment here, so I was just getting started on the first story segment of today. Yeah, we played a little bit of the side mission stuff. Enjoyed playing Hestu's a little bit. 15 minutes away? Sounds good. So, in just a little bit, my mother is coming to pick up Kyo and DLC. They need assistance with getting the car seat moved from our car to my mom's car. So, I'll be stepping away in just a little bit as soon as they get here to go and assist with that. So, wouldn't be me if there were no tech issues. I don't remember picking up the Hylian shield.
How can I... If I am unable to awaken my inner power...
Then you'll just have to be a melt. Aw.
That song.
It's cute. She is a melt.
I remember you.
Enemy ahead!
It just gives you the Hylian shield. It's kind of what I was picking up on. Woo! Oh, damn it. Well, that worked, surprisingly. Didn't expect for it to, but I'm glad it did. Rude. Oh, it's 2 slashes for that one. Okay. Guess that makes sense. We probably have more than enough Bokoblin parts to sustain us for a little while with any upgrades and stuff that we are needing to do. So what did you say when you were muted? I was saying just about the day today, which I've already clarified about coming home with DLC. So that's what I was talking about when the whole thing went mute. Since you were saying that it was kind of a day today. And of course, instead of going to sleep like a normal person would, you're here hanging out with your bro. Which I greatly appreciate. Thank you so very much. No, get out. You may not have my new pretty command post. Get out. Bye. Oh, wow. Just all came in droves, didn't they?
It's like I have ESPN or something.
My goodness, there's a lot of these guys. Are we winning, son? I think we're winning. I mean, we did just start this level, so it's going to be a minute before we, like, ultimately win. But we are on the path to victory. Just use your anime super. Here we go, the anime super. Just for V. You are off this week. Oh, that's right, you did say that, huh? Long day for sure. So, was there anything in particular? I think you mentioned something about a complication with T going back or going into nursery. Is that right? I think that's what I remember hearing you say earlier. There's a lot of enemies here. This might be one of those scenarios where the objective isn't necessarily to beat all the enemies, just to carve your path and get to where you need to go next. But I think all the same, let's go take this base over here and then see where we're at. Excalibur! It's pretty effective. Ooh, that was not kind. Oh, and we had discussed this previously on the channel, but I was having some difficulties with the program that I've been using for my video compilation for the VODs to try and edit out break times and such and just clean them up for YouTube. I was scared I was going to have to discontinue doing VODs for YouTube, but I was actually able to figure out that what the problem was, the excess space that was being eaten up by my on my solid-state drive was actually being held hostage by about 30 gigabytes worth of dump files from the Steam program. No idea why there was that much in there, considering I don't really play on Steam very often, but nevertheless, with those 30 gigabytes off of my solid-state drive, the Clipchamp program started working out great again for me, so I was able to start recompiling my VODs. Melar, I did try your suggestion for DaVinci, but that ended up not working out too great for me for some reason. It didn't particularly care much for something to do with my graphics card, actually. And I couldn't figure out what its problem was exactly, because in the initial installation it said that my graphics card would work great, but then when I was trying to use the program, it was acting like it was not going to work at all. Jeez, you're not dead yet? I hit the wrong thing with the stasis. Ow. There we go. Link is scared off the monsters. Now's our chance, princess. Well, we're doing our best. Yeah, we thought he went back today, but I think we read the school term time rather than the nursery term time. He didn't actually start back until next Monday. Got up early, got him all dressed and ready, walked him there, all for nothing. That's unfortunate. Yeah, when things like that just don't pan out, it's can be very frustrating. So, I lost a few missions just on time alone. I played on easy. Oh shit, we are on a time. I was sitting here arbitrarily beating up enemies. No biggie. Probably just get right to the point then, huh? We must hurry to aid them. We're gonna do just what we can. Thank you for bailing us out. We have a new lease on life. Everyone, don't squander it. Alright. This one more gone. Caused an issue with the meal we had planned because initially we were going to a pub which doesn't cater to little ones, but we went to our regular place instead. Gotcha. Welcome in, Rar. It's weird that you had so much in your Steam cache. I have like 200 games installed and my app cache folder is only 1 gigabyte. Really? Yeah, I have no idea how that came to be, because that was when I found that there was 30 gigabytes worth of DMP files. I was just like, are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. This is not okay. Let's just bomb the crap out of you. There we go. The boop reflexes of steel.
It's like
Oh
I have
my
ESPN or
gosh, how
something.
many of these guys do I have to go through? Okay, out of the way. Ain't nobody got time for you. Go away. Scorn's here? Nope, I haven't seen Scorn's yet. How's it going, Iron? For a second there, I was beginning to think nobody was actually going to show up here at the initial start of the stream, but now it looks like we got everybody. Just had to give it a minute. And things should be back to normal, hopefully, this week regarding the stream time. Friday stream is a go. I don't have anything that will be standing in the way for that, so I'm pretty eager to get into the Paper Mario flow again. And just have a good time with it, you know? Holy shit, there's so much going on. Oh no, and there's more. Damn. Yeah, get bent, punk. Ow. Yeah, dump files are only typically made if the program's having issues, which is interesting considering I'm not really using Steam a lot these days. So I have no idea why on earth it had generated as much as it had. Oh, Rar, I have not added your sound clip just yet. I'm sorry. So, this, the one that you sent me, unfortunately, I think is gonna violate DMCA terms conditions. So, I'm kind of hesitant to add it in, although it's an awesome
It's like
one.
I have ESPN or something.
But I'm just kind of a little worried about setting that up and then come to find that we can't use it. Get wrecked, nerd. Ow. Okay, we were just leaving. Bye! Oh, what the hell? It isn't one thing, it's another. The bodies hit the floor. Yep, that would be the one. Damn. That one with Rivali is just kind of really beginning to get to me. Beginning to get to me. You made me destroy the fake fish waifu. It's not very nice. What if I sang it? It'd probably pass if you sing it, honestly. It's just weird what will get DMCA'd. Usually DMCA tends to favor audio if it's... Now, I'm not saying that it's the only time that it that they do this, but it seems more likely to flag for music than it does for something from a TV show or from a movie. Because from what I've noticed, sound clips from, you know, if it's a sound clip from a video game or from a movie or TV show, most of the time that does not trigger any kind of a DMCA. But anytime that it comes from a song, songs seem more likely to trip it for some reason. I'm gonna pop off, mate. Sounds good. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, Mellar. I will talk with you through the week and possibly on the weekend. Quite likely on the weekend, I would imagine. Is it time? Okay. I will be up in just a second here. Let me crush these guys. Okay. Guys, I am very, very sorry to have to step away for just a second, but... Kyo, thank you so much for the resub with Prime now for 25 months. That's awesome. Thank you so much, babe. So I gotta step away for just a minute to go and put the car seat from our vehicle into my mother's vehicle. So this is gonna take me just a few minutes. Please don't go anywhere. I am enjoying chatting with all of you guys. So as long as it's not the actual song, you're good 90% of the time. Is that right? Okay, I'll have to take a look at that. But yeah, please don't go anywhere. I'll be back here in just a few minutes. Okay, guys. Thank you so very much for the for waiting on me there. I've got everything moved that needs to be moved, so we're pretty much locked in and good to go still for about another hour and 40 minutes. So, quick, everybody hide! I said don't go anywhere. We already have to find the Koroks. I don't want to have to find my my chat as well. Yeah, it comes down to the fact that because, yeah, the music industry is so much more strict about copyright because they are selling like 3-minute things, while a 5-second clip from a movie is much, much smaller percentage of the entire thing. Yep, that is definitely true. So, yeah, that's just kind of my concern. And the fact of the matter is that, you know, having something play out as a clip that comes from a song does take away from the possibility of royalty revenue, I guess, off of a proper streaming platform. So, you know, I understand, you know, they do what they got to do in order to protect artists' rights to their to music. As an artist, I definitely get it. There are some artists out there who honestly do not care who uses their music for what, as long as there's some kind of a credit back to them to, you know, link back and say, you know, oh, this is where I got my music from. And quite honestly, I'm kind of find myself a lot in that same boat. That was not what I wanted. Ow, you... Do you mind? So, Iron, if you are there, I did notice that you hit the go live the other day for a test stream. I wonder how that went for you. Ow! Used the wrong one again. Wow, there is so much, like, right in front of me all at once. Jeez. Okay. I'm just getting juggled between ice and electric attack damage. Let's get rid of this punk. That might help. What sound do I want instead? Yeah, definitely let me know, though. Because I'm all for adding in sound alerts. I just have to make sure that I can do so without violating DMCA and Twitch terms and services. So, oh no! Completely missed. You want the Korok? Nyahaha? We can make that happen for sure. Yeah. We don't hear that enough. Oh shit, we're gonna have to fight 2 Stone Talus. Oh yikes. Okay. Ah! That's solid. That was very solid. I'm actually a little surprised that you can even do damage to these things by attacking them from underneath like this. Given their only weakness in Breath of the Wild is from a actual assault from the front, or from the top, on that little stone on the top of them. But we're down 1 of them. And looks like we might actually be able to do some significant damage to the other. Oh, Blaze, you slipped in and I didn't even notice you. I'm very sorry about that. How are you doing today? Hyrule, Calamity, Age of Warriors. Only a little time remains. Yeah, we got about 5 minutes. I think we got it. I think we'll get it. I'm optimistic about our chances here. Damn. Thank you guys for that hydrate and the loosen up. For a moment I was worried we wouldn't make it. Now that we're here, all should be well. Hail yeah! I think we did pretty good. I only wish that, well, regardless, Oh, I missed the dialogue on that. My bad, guys. Doing good. Took a cold bath to cool off. Is it pretty warm where you're at still? We're starting to cool off here in Utah, so I'm pretty thankful for that. '90s. Yeah, it's still pretty warm. We fell down into the 70s. It was rainy yesterday. We actually kept it pretty cold. I think we're supposed to go back up to mid 80s tomorrow and mostly through the week. So, yeah. I love the 70s. I don't blame you. Yeah, I was getting real fed up with it being so damn hot. Alright, we got stuff. Got lots of stuff. Made a little story progress. That's always a good thing.
Link, he's become so much stronger.
And yet I have not. I presume that's what you're thinking?
More and more monsters have been appearing lately. It is a sign that the Calamity draws near. So, there isn't much time. And still, no sign of my power awakening.
Little bird. Perhaps you are missing the point, comparing your progress to Link's. He is the same boy he was before acquiring that sword.
Use any amiibo you have nearby.
Any challenge with no hesitation. That's all there is to it. In that regard,
Mommy is here
you are
now.
one and the same. Look how hard you've worked to get this far.
I still have all the amiibos down here from when we were playing Breath of the Wild, so I can do pretty much any of them.
What did the great Deku Tree say? There's no need to fret, princess. I know that you are where you need to be. You must accept that too.
Thank you, Barbosa.
Sure. I mean, if you'd rather...
The pilots of the divine beasts, and the knight with the key to defeating Calamity Ganon. In a grand ceremony, these 5 heroes convened, and King Rome bestowed upon each the
Scan
title
mommy.
of champion. The people gave cheer, the ceremony drew to an end.
So we're champions
and the
now.
champion
Sweet.
Enjoyed a moment of rest.
Huzzah! Scan mommy. We'll do that as soon as possible. Mommy and Dad were both there.
We have all the pieces on the board to stop the Calamity.
Which one's Dad?
With the knight who seals the darkness, the 4 champions, and you, of course, I'm positive. We can turn back the...
You got me a Daruk too.
Would you stop making a nuisance of yourself? Unlike you, the princess is extremely busy.
Ganondorf is Daddy. We do have Ganondorf as well.
Cut it out. Oh. Now listen, you.
This little guardian is so stinking cute. I love it.
We're trying to help the princess here.
Come on, you two. There's no need to fight.
How dare you act so disrespectfully in front of Her Highness? You troublesome teapot!
So, Daruk, about what we discussed.
Ah, so you're ready to begin your training. Let's get to it.
Thank you. I hope to become stronger so that I can fight alongside. No, I was just
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You're just being so cute.
If you must fight, do it elsewhere.
Come back here, you whiny
Yep.
little...
Stop it! How asinine.
Man, they made him really insufferable. Like, I thought he was bad in Breath of the Wild. He's even worse in this than he was in Breath of the Wild. Bye, Ravioli. Ghastly Ectoplasma, welcome in. How you doing? Because he's alive here. Yeah, he's so pretentious. Ravioli is dirt water for sure. Ravioli, the Rito douchebag. That's how I like to refer to him. Golly, he's insufferable. Okay, so in order to use the amiibos, I have to exit, as I found last I played. So let's save the game, just on the off chance that anything didn't save. I highly doubt. Return to the title screen, and so did we decide we're scanning Urbosa then? Is that the one you decided you wanted? I mean, we can do more if you want to do more redeems, but I can do Urbosa if you'd like. Urbosa? Okay, let's do Urbosa. I might. Just kind of waiting for a friend. Sounds good. Well, this is a good place to chill out until you until your appointment comes up. Electric. Yep. Alrighty. Yeah, amiibos are pretty low cost. Only 50 channel points for anybody who wants to contribute. And I do have the list of the amiibos that I have at my desk side right now. They are just in the Abouts tab, and I might have programmed them. I think I programmed them. I don't remember. Oh, I did not. So they're in the About section. Be a whole interviewer for a sec, so please bear with me. No worries. No worries. Yeah, feel free to ask whatever questions you'd like. I don't have Bowser. I do not have Bowser, unfortunately, Rar. Which one? I mean, I have a Mario one upstairs, but I have pretty much all of my Zelda amiibos are down here right now, since they're still here from when we did our Breath of the Wild playthrough. Amiibos are low cost. Oh, channel points, not actual purchase. Yeah. Good old Wolf Link. You want Wolf Link. Okay, we can do that. Be able to do your first real stream this weekend. That would be awesome. Yeah, depending on when you do it, hopefully I'll be able to drop in. I would love to watch you play. You said you're going to be doing some Path of Exile, right? Haven't I been here before? It's entirely possible. You came up as a first-time chatter a minute ago, but I mean, if you've been here a long time ago, then that's welcome back. Definitely a welcome back. You want Ganondorf? Okay, we'll do Ganondorf. 10 Lionel horns. Sweet. Any more before I go back into the game? I feel like Lionel horns are going to be a good thing to have extras of. It's possibly this is your first stream here you gave a follow a long time ago. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Heck, Mifa too. Okay. We gotta get the fish waifu in here too. And we'll get the retro link. And good ol'... Yep, 8-bit. All of them. I do still have a few more before we hit the point of all of them. Let me start setting some of these aside here so I don't get confused. Do you want me to pick the next one, Larkin? You want to do Ocarina of Time Link? You can do Ocarina of Time Link. Oh no, we are on a limit of how many of these we can actually do. Okay, so unfortunately it looks like I can't scan any more amiibos today. I didn't realize that that's capped. So Yeah, guys, please don't take that anymore for just a second. I'm gonna hop in on my dashboard and get that fixed. I mean, I know it's only 50 channel points per person, but yeah. Since it's capped, please don't, no more redemptions on that one today. Manage rewards, amiibos, need to edit this one to a total of, how many did it let us do? It let us do 5. Limit per stream, 5. Okay, got that. And now... Okay, I think we're good. I'll make sure that those extra reward points go back here, so... I don't want to report it, I just want to refund. Doesn't look like it's an easy thing to just go in and refund, so I'll just take care of that. Unless Power's in here, and Power wants to do a refund for Larkin and Blaze on those last 2. I'll wait until after you're ready to drop my questionnaire. Okay, I'm pretty much there, if you'd like to. I wasn't actually playing anything last night when you popped in. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I was just wanting to support if you were live, so... Gotta ask, this is your first, second Muso, or if you've dived deeper into the genre. If so, how far? You mean as far as Legend of Zelda goes? I'm a diehard. I've been a diehard since I was about 7 years old. Ocarina of Time is my favorite. I would lay claim to having played all of them, but I have not played Triforce Heroes. That is by choice. Aside from that, I love lore. I've got the 3 books on the shelf for the Hyrule Historia, the art book, and the encyclopedia, all up there. Oh, the Warriors genre. I know nothing. If I'm being completely honest about Dynasty Warriors, nothing. You've been Bruce Willis. Yeah. Don't know anything about Dynasty Warriors. Points are refunded. Thanks for taking care of that, Power. Do you have the AOC's DLC? I have not actually got that. No, I have not. What mode am I on? I'm pretty sure I'm playing normal. First Zelda game was Ocarina of Time, as I'd mentioned. Who is your main in any other Muso? And of course, yeah, I can't answer on that because I've never played Dynasty Warriors. How has your day been? My day has been wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. A little weird because my son had to come home from daycare a little early. He was having some stomach issues. By the time I'd picked him up, he was actually done having his stomach problems. So he got to hang out for a free day on the couch and watch his marbles. And I just pretty much hang out with people on Twitch today. So that was that. You played Age of Calamity a bit. That means you know something. So this is my first playthrough with Age of Calamity. I've never played it before. So I know enough about Breath of the Wild, and I do know that this is kind of an alternate story, but as far as we are in the story right now is the farthest I've ever seen. So, you know, I'm having a good time with it, but yeah, I'm not super far in. As this is my Tuesday streams, my Tuesday streams are usually a bit, yeah, they're a bit smaller than my Fridays, so unfortunately I just have not had as much time put into this one as I have with some of my other games. How about the first Hyrule Warriors? Close to another game in the genre he has played is probably the original Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, I have played the original Hyrule Warriors. Didn't know it was called Mosuo until I played Age of Calamity, so same boat. Yeah, that was literally the first time I'd ever heard of it, so got me beat. Yeah, really, I can't say I know anything about anything to do with Dynasty Warriors or anything, so Might have an upgrade down here for Mifa.
I am stronger then?
Muso. Yeah. It's probably right. Wow, Zelda, you are wimpy cake. Let's see if we can do something about that. Yeah, I wouldn't know about the pronunciation on it either. But for Ghastly, that sounds like that is something that you are pretty avid on then. You enjoy the Dynasty Warriors games. Because there weren't very many of them from in the other game. It was just...
I'll take over lane.
If I'm remembering correctly, it's just Lana and Sia. It's not even anybody important, or anyone too important, I don't think. Nobody else important. Kind of. You can kind of help. You can kind of be a pain in the ass.
Freeze. I can still fight. Freeze.
Now, this is not what it's asking me to do, but we'll take what we can get.
Run, despite the odds. Get back.
Ow. We're just getting chewed to pieces here. Keep using stasis on the wrong thing. Ben's Redemption, welcome in. Sorry guys, I'll catch up on the chat here in just a second.
Run, despite the odds.
This looks like it's moving pretty quickly, actually. There has been a comically large amounts of Muso games. Hyrule Warriors 1 and Hyrule Warriors 2. It's at least some Muso knowledge, but either way is cool. It's my third Muso after P3. Hyrule Warriors 1. I started this on hard. I'm doing the other one from the start of the DLC story. I main Sheikah Slate Zelda. Two-hand sword Link is close second. Most call me Ecto. Nice to meet you. All right, I can call you Ecto. That's just fine. Yeah, so Link has always been a favorite of mine. I do like the two-handed sword in this. It's really, really cool. They did just hand me the Master Sword, and I do feel like figuring out if I like that better. So I'm pretty open to trying out all the characters that are provided in the Hyrule Warriors games. So I'm just doing the best I can to, you know, be as well-rounded as possible. As you can see, my Zelda right now is suffering pretty low in level comparatively to Link. Forgot to space the V. No worries. Still came through. It happens when you have a relatively set formula, can pump them out a bit easier. DW Gundam and Fire Emblem Warriors. They are more another take on the Dynasty Warriors games. I think I had heard that, actually. I'm not too familiar with anything in Fire Emblem either. But I did remember hearing that there was a Fire Emblem game that was kind of in the same thing. So, I've barely played the OG Dynasty Warriors. I've played about 15 crossover Musos, though. Okay. That is actually pretty cool. So,
It's like I have ESPN or something.
quite a few. Actually have played PW 1 through 4. Okay, probably tell me what PW is, because I'm not entirely sure. A few Samurai Warriors titles. A lot of them are Japanese exclusive. There have been a lot of Dynasty Warriors games. Okay, I gotta get that posture check. I'm actually taking a break from Warriors Orochi 4. Is that right? Playing a new playthrough today, not a streamer. That's pretty cool, though. So yeah, we got some fans of the Warriors games in here. That's actually the first time that this has ever happened, and this is stream 5. So, as far as this goes, I'm really more on the Zelda side of everything, but I wanted a break from the Breath of the Wild experience, because I played Tears of the Kingdom on my own time, and then I played Breath of the Wild first stream. If you guys are at all interested in seeing my play history, I have actually played almost every Zelda game. Almost every mainline Zelda game in the series for my Twitch channel. So, yeah, we're just kind of taking a break with Age of Calamity before we dive in on Tears of the Kingdom for my second playthrough. So, where is Hyrule Warriors 3? I want to play as rehydrated Ganon. I believe that. I absolutely believe that. Ben's Redemption, thank you so much for that follow. Appreciate it. Sounds fun. How's it been? It's better roster. Hyrule Age of Calamity combat has runes that make it amazing. I do have to say that there are some improvements in the combat system for this one that I'm enjoying over the other one. That's for sure. Having only played the Hyrule Warriors games, I scratch a little itch that a lot of games don't. Pirate Warriors, One Piece titles. Is that actually a thing? I love the Warriors Orochi since it came out. Love the mixture in characters. Larkin, you're going to lurk. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you around at some point, my friend. Just finally got the Age of Calamity DLC a few days ago. I've been playing that. Awesome. I have never touched it. Like I said, this is my first time playing Age of Calamity. I've had it for a few years, but I've never touched it. Pirate Warrior games are apparently One Piece themed. Is that right? Huh. That sounds interesting. I'll have to take a look into that. I'm definitely a Zelda fan, though. My first was Phantom Hourglass. We did do a playthrough of Phantom Hourglass. All of my VODs going as far back as Wind Waker are all on YouTube, with a couple of games that unfortunately were lost to the void. I was still trying to figure out what I was doing with the VODs and how to get them properly moved over to YouTube, so unfortunately some of them did slip through the cracks. But for the most part, most of what we've done here on the channel since Wind Waker has all been uploaded to that YouTube. So if you're at all interested in seeing any of those other playthroughs, they're all cataloged in that YouTube. It's just a small little YouTube channel designed to catalog all of the VODs, since Twitch only holds them for 60 days. Oh no, the VODs! Warriors Games gives you that money-killing power feeling. It is definitely really, really awesome to just have that hack and slash and just feel so powerful going in and just decimating tons and tons of enemies. My first Zelda was the first Zelda on NES. That's awesome. My first one was Ocarina of Time, but I've played the first one a good handful of times. I'm just trying to think of a desk toy that I can show off to you guys. This one's not really a desk toy so much, but it has made less of an appearance than some of the other things I've had. So for Blaze, you're asking me to show you a quick thing. I do have... Oh, shoot, that's the wrong thing. No! There we go. Okay. So, I do have the Ocarina of Time. That's... I haven't actually figured out how to play it. I haven't sat down with it long enough. I have some guitars. I'm pretty alright at playing guitar, but I haven't actually sat down and tried to figure out how to play this Ocarina yet. But it is something that I still have an interest in getting back to at some point, so... You haven't played Wand of Gamelon? Nope. I have not played any of the CDI games, personally. I've played all except for Cadence and Tears of the Kingdom. I've looked at Cadence, but I haven't personally taken a closer look into that. Pirate Warriors 3 and 4 are quite different, though. You got to remember, Pirate Warriors 1 and 2 basically the same game as 3. Show us your desk thing. First Zelda game was Link to the Past. Cousins who lived 8 hours drive away. My first Zelda game I owned and played extensively was Ocarina of Time. Majora's Mask is still one of my favorites. Wand of Gamelon? Yeah, it's one of the CDI games. Yeah, I'm kind of in that same boat. I played a lot of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask growing up. We had that N64 life. You haven't played Wand of Gamelon? I have never played Wand of Gamelon. I think we played A Link to the Past first. We did play a lot of Link to the Past. So Iron is actually one of my IRL friends. I've known him since I was 3 years old. We were next door neighbors, and we did play a lot of A Link to the Past. Now that you mention it, I'm trying to remember if we did Link to the Past. I think we did a lot of Link to the Past, or some of it before I'd played Ocarina of Time. But that's definitely true. What about Sarge's favorite, Nimpai's Adventure? Oh my gosh, Nimpai's Adventure. I mean, if we want to talk about ROM hacks, yeah, Nimpai's Adventure was something else. I kind of wish I had the VODs for that. I don't, unfortunately. But when we're finished with the Zelda franchise, the full series, main series playthrough, I'm planning on picking up and doing some ROM hacks. I've actually stored a few of them already that I'm planning to feature here on this channel down the road as well. Evil, the CDIs are classic masterpiece. I don't know that I necessarily want to touch them. I'm yet to be completely persuaded that I ought to. I always joke that he needs to play the CDI games for the Zelda series playthrough. His answer is no. Is definitely a thing. A POG. Randomizers. One of them is actually, I do intend to do a Wind Waker randomizer. I do a little bit of Ocarina of Time randomizing on my other Switch. So I have the OLED on my first Switch that I got with the Breath of the Wild release. I've modded it. I've taken everything off of it, and then I've done it so it's a recovery mode mod, so it's completely reversible. But I've loaded the Ship of Harkinian program into it. I've been playing randomizers on that. I've started doing that like every weekend, although that is on my own personal time. It's just Sunday morning when I'm hanging out with my kid and just need something to do. So yeah, I've started doing some more randomizers recently. And I think that gets us all caught up. That was a pretty big burst of chat. I love it, though, because it doesn't get too busy in here very often. So it is kind of an interesting sensation for me to kind of have a lot to talk about all at once. But if you can find the game that tosses you between Link to the Past and Metroid 2. I'd be more interested in doing Super Metroid. I love Metroid, but I do not love Metroid 2, if I'm completely honest. Did not enjoy my time with that one. Blue Moblins and their allies have appeared. Cool. That's what we like to hear. We need to try and get through this. And these guys are just tearing me apart. It's like every time I dodge roll, it's right into their line of destruction. Come here. Protect the Zeldas. Yeah, I've wanted to do a Wind Waker randomizer for a while, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. It's been on the list, though. Okay. Nice. But yeah, if you guys are at all interested in seeing some ROM hacks and randomizers down the road, I will definitely be doing a bit more of that in the future. Just as soon as we make it through the rest of the Zelda series, which really all we have left to do is the Tears of the Kingdom. Wow, that was so bad. This is all really bad. Wow, she's severely underleveled for this. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hyrule. Every way I can. Indeed. Freeze.
Hell. Wow, we're just being battered around like it's nobody's business here. Just try to use everything at my disposal here, I think. Damn, I'm in the wrong thing. Yeah, she's got 4 moblins over here. She's not doing good. It's like they're all getting pretty close to going down, though, but still. No hurry to play Tears of the Kingdom, is that right? Personally, I had a lot of fun with it when I played it the first time. I was pressing the button. I don't know why it wasn't doing anything. Welcome back, Larkin. Yeah, there we go. Still have a lot to do in Breath of the Wild, is that right? Yeah, these games, these latest Zelda games are really quite massive. I'm not entirely sure that I'm really a fan of just how big they are, but at the same time, you know, I as a diehard Zelda fan, it's like any Zelda is good Zelda, right? That's how I tend to think about it. Okay, I don't know exactly how much we needed to do in this, but I think our time limit's just about up. So I think this is probably a failed mission then, huh? We'll probably have to try it this one again some other time, because this was just a lot. I'm imagining we probably had to go through every single one of these enemies within the allotted time. Oh no, we just had to stay alive. Okay, cool. Well, that's awesome. I hate the Sheikah Slate for Zelda. I am personally not a fan. I feel like it's clunky, to be honest. But, you know, I do try to keep my characters leveled up as we go, so... You have to plush bottom and gear and kill him. I'll get your plush bottom and gear and kill him. Might be Super Metroid. I don't remember. You can do it long. Protect the Zeldas. Like Zelda's birthday. Rar, where? Rar was in here a minute ago. Or a little while ago. My kid hid my Pro-Con and my Joy-Con has too much drift for Breath of the Wild. Have you sent them in for the free repair option through Nintendo? Because I've actually had to send in Joy-Cons a couple of times for the free repair. You had to keep guards alive. It's oh, is that what we were doing? Well, okay. Well, then I guess mission. In any case, we got it. I didn't know what we were doing. I thought we were just wailing on enemies relentlessly for a minute there, and I was like, timer's running out, and we still don't know if we're actually gonna do it. Loving Breath of the Wild. I'd rather finish all of that Breath of the Wild has to offer before you move to Tears of the Kingdom. That's fair. There is a lot that Tears of the Kingdom has to offer, and I think Breath of the Wild, it really is a phenomenal game. My personal opinion, which is pretty unpopular, I personally feel that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, while they are wonderful, phenomenal games, I don't think that they make very good Zelda games, to be completely honest. That is just my opinion as somebody who's come from the Ocarina of Time era, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and all the smaller games that released in the middle of that as well. Minish Cap. I know that there's some others in there as well. My brain just decided to blank on me. I didn't particularly care too much for the Oracle games, but you know, I still definitely enjoyed the old style Zelda formula for both the 2D and the 3D games. So it's been a little different going into these open worlds and trying to really get everything out of Hyrule. It's so much, and I'm just so involved in so many other games that I have a hard time wanting to sit down and play the same thing for 160 hours all at once. So loved the Oracle games. So I already knew that. I did. I'm very sorry that the VODs didn't make it in. By the time that I had started doing the VODs, all I had left was like the very tail end of the Oracle of Seasons game. So there was like nothing I could do, unfortunately, to restore that. I think I only had like 2 VODs left of it. I think Breath of the Wild was amazing. The Tears of the Kingdom should not have been a sequel. Should be done a whole new Hyrule. Yes and no. There is... If you're worried about feeling like you're playing the same game twice, you don't need to worry about that at all. Tears of the Kingdom had enough of its own structure that it really does stand out as a solid sequel. There is a lot of things that they've added and changed to the overall map in Breath of the Wild. Personally, for me, I actually experienced a little bit of a moment where I was actually thinking that the map for Tears of the Kingdom was smaller than Breath of the Wild, because I remember Breath of the Wild being this huge, grand thing that was taking me forever to get from point A to point B, and in Tears of the Kingdom, I was just zipping around like crazy. I was seeing so many things all at once, and I think it might have just had to do a lot with the familiarity and with what they provided in Tears of the Kingdom that made it feel like it was smaller. So the landscape is the same, but the things that you find along that landscape are completely different. I think a lot of stuff from Breath of the Wild unimportant. So again, a lot of the important stuff is forgotten. You are not... I'm sorry, Blaze. I missed whatever that was in reference to. It isn't like they just pumped it out. It was so wildly changed from vanilla. It's insane structure called shrines. Poof, nowhere. Oh, not wrong. Not wrong, actually. Yeah, I personally felt like they did a really good job of overhauling the world map in Tears of the Kingdom. So it wasn't necessarily that they made anything unimportant. And in actuality, somebody had pointed out that there does seem to be some kind of connection with where the old shrines were. Unfortunately, it just wasn't really talked much about, which is kind of unfortunate. But there is some things on, especially the Great Plateau. If you go to the Great Plateau in Tears of the Kingdom and look for where those shrines were, you'll notice something. You will notice something. Some parts of the shrine still exist. I can't say where, but it's sort of there. But it's been like 7 or 8 years. It has been a while. Landscape is the same, but the things on it are so wildly different that it feels like they made it for Tears of the Kingdom instead of reusing something. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I'd heard that Tears of the Kingdom's concept was actually originally supposed to be a DLC pack for Breath of the Wild. And it just became so largely innovated that they found that it was just easier to produce it as its own separate game because of just the sheer size of overhaul that they were going for. It just became a lot easier. And I had read this interesting article that was all talking about, you know, the production time for Tears of the Kingdom, what they were able to accomplish in just the 6 years between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, as being nothing short of, like, miraculous. In actuality, playing both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom at the same time, I can tell you that Tears of the Kingdom did an excellent job of building off of Breath of the Wild. Everything that they had done right with Breath of the Wild was just magnified and, you know, just made even better in Tears of the Kingdom than it was in its precursor. Now, that's not to say Breath of the Wild is boring. I think Breath of the Wild is actually still pretty phenomenal in its exploration aspect. But for me personally, I think that what they did in Tears of the Kingdom is they used the 6 years that they had to make Breath of the Wild, and they used what they had done right in those 6 years to make a better game in the extra 6 years that they had. So really, it was more of a 12-year development time for Tears of the Kingdom that way. That's why I'm at least waiting until I finish Breath of the Wild. That is completely fair, you know. Definitely get everything you want out of Breath of the Wild before you play Tears of the Kingdom. You know, it's no rush. If you have no qualm about the potential of seeing any kind of spoilers, no problem, you know. I think Zelda fans should play it, but, you know, do it at your own time and your own pace. That's completely valid. If you are familiar with Breath of the Wild's areas, becomes so that's how that side quest continued past Breath of the Wild, especially Terrytown. Feel sorry for Terrytown, personally. The Terrytown development that they had for Tears of the Kingdom was definitely a little on the interesting side. I don't want to go into too many details because I personally don't want to spoil anything for anybody who has not seen anything. Don't a lot of NPCs act like you've never really met? Some do, others don't. There are some people who are like, oh, hey, yeah, Link, what's up? And, you know, they all talk to you all buddy-buddy. But there was some disconnect that it did bother me a little bit. I'm like, this person should know who I am. After everything we went through, this person should know who I am. But it does happen. Still haven't played my copy of Tears of the Kingdom, not that I'll remember what is said in stream. Hey, no worries. Not specifically Terrytown, but you might have to DM me what you mean on that front, because I'm not entirely sure. Oh, yeah, you're on it. You're already on it. I'm trying to see where you put that DM. I feel like we're not getting a lot done at the moment. We're just talking. That's perfectly fine. Seeing all the cutscenes because everyone gets the same cutscenes. It's the rest of the game that's unique to me. Gotcha. On Discord? Okay, gotcha. Let me just take a quick look there. Oh. I don't know that I ever ran into that, to be honest, Blaze. I honestly don't know. I might have, but I don't think I killed a single Gleeok when I played Tears of the Kingdom. I had meant to, but I didn't get around to it. I think I kind of burned out between playing Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild at the same time. I'm just like, hey, I need a rinse. I need a rinse before I play Tears of the Kingdom again for the community. So that's how we ultimately came into playing Age of Calamity, where we've taken this detour into Age of Calamity instead of just continuing on in the main game or main series. So yeah, I really needed a rinse. I love how adorable this entire game is. This one is pretty cute. I've got to say, I definitely love the little guardian. The little guardian is super cute. We're gonna do a couple more of these side things just to try and increase some levels, and then we'll see if we can take another story mission here pretty soon. Had an ice one chase after me when I went for a gold horse, so I almost killed that the cold one. The ice one was it was very nearly dead, and I was pretty sure I was gonna take it, and then it went OP on me and went into the sky, and then that was just kind of what it was. There were some things... Okay. I'm actually just barely coming to realize some things about Zelda's Sheikah Slate that I think helps a little bit with her... with the way I play as her, so hopefully that'll do what I need in order to play her properly. But yeah, I thought that I saw some return to some elements that I kind of missed from Breath of the Wild that made it in Tears of the Kingdom that made me pretty happy. Yeah, again, I'm not going to go into any kind of details. There was definitely some things in Tears of the Kingdom that made me very excited to see. Age of Calamity, now I'm doing Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom. I want to Tarako for my my house in Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom. Just scampered around. It only gets cuter from here, my friend. It only gets cuter from here. That is great to hear, because I thought that little guardian is just adorable. So is that its name then? The Tarako? Is that what you're saying? Your Zelda bombs is the rule bombs. The law and the extra weakness activation is just a cherry onto this whole nuke pile. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get that. See, I liked the first Hyrule Warriors games. I put a lot of time into it. I didn't finish it completely, but I did put a significant amount of time in it. And what I have to say about it is that I really enjoyed, you know, getting to know a lot of the characters, but there was just so many different characters. I kind of felt a little overwhelmed at times. We still have to kill a couple more. This should do. Boom. Moblins have appeared. That worked. Let's see if we can destroy that one at the very least. Is that one down? Yeah, that one's down, and this one is right behind it. Its name is Tarako. Okay. I did not know that. You are beyond reproach, princess. You know, it was a problem. 2 Zeldas existed in this universe, same as in the past. Two Zeldas existed. Oh. Yeah, well, you know, that tends to be a thing when you have a game that's about time. Might have been 2 Zeldas for a while, lore-wise. Yeah, that is entirely true. Completion is just masochistic, yeah. I wanted to, and I thought that would be a reality, but then, you know, I'm a father. I don't have time if I want to play other things. I really don't have time to just sit on one thing for forever. Because I love Final Fantasy games. I've almost platinumed every single Final Fantasy game. Well, not every single, but all mainline Final Fantasy games that are capable of being done so. I've played all the Final Fantasy mainline games from 1 all the way through 10. I haven't played 11 because it's an MMO. I haven't played 14 because it's an MMO. But I have a platinum for 1 through 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not for 12. But I do have for the 13 trilogy and 15 as well. Zelda's panties are her TARDIS. She's a Time Lord. Or a TARDIS. Age of Calamity had the same amount of sheer content Hyrule Warriors that play every second of it. Really? I was told that it was a lot shorter, but I guess if we, you know, sit down and focus on the story, we might actually get that. Time travel is always a touchy subject. It definitely is. That's true, Ecto. She needs to stop being that. If you want to do no other games ever, you can play Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. That's the one I've been playing, actually. I was playing the Definitive Edition on my Switch. I get 100%. Yeah, absolutely insane. That's definitely not going to happen. That is definitely not going to happen. I think we're ready to move this story forward. So let's make some progress here, shall we?
As the pilots learned how to manipulate the arcane machinery of their divine beasts, Pura led a research expedition to the otherworldly edifice that had appeared on Hyrule Field. This Sheikah Tower was
Who needs
far
progress?
the only one of its kind. In fact, such structures were embedded deep in the earth throughout the kingdom, their emergence controlled by a device inside Hyrule Castle. To activate the control device, they would have to bond the Sheikah Slate with a Sheikah Tower. Zelda, Pura, and the champions set out to do just that.
Cool. 100% in Age of Calamity is definitely more worth and more entertaining. I don't think I'm going to be going for 100%, personally. Wish they'd have
Again.
online multiplayer capable. That would have been dope.
You think you have time to busy yourself with things like that?
It's just that
Yeah, what have you got there, Zelds?
This is from a long time ago. It's a relic I found one day while Mother and I were out exploring.
If he breaks this, I'm going to be so
Mother
pissed
and
off.
We discussed it at some length together. It seemed special, like it might hold hidden powers. Even after all this time, I've yet to unravel its purpose. But Father, if you allow me to uncover the meaning behind such relics, I believe it could help us to...
Enough! That is not for you to determine.
It doesn't mean I won't continue with my training,
It's the Santa
Father.
Claus, it's her father.
But I also want to explore all options, to do everything that I can.
Even so, it seems that you are avoiding your duty. I will allow it, for now. But do not forget your mission.
Duty. I'd actually played the first one on... So the first of the Hyrule Warrior games. I played that one with my wife back on Wii U back in 2014. We were cheap. We weren't paying for internet at the time. We just needed, like, couch co-op things to do. So we were living in our apartment. We just pretty much... our life was Big Bang Theory and any kind of offline games we could find.
So, if they can fix that Sheikah thingamajig, what does that mean for me? I mean us.
That thingamajig will tell them where we are and what we're doing.
The cover would be blown, huh? Sounds like bad news.
Measures are being taken.
Huh?
Soon you'll each have your own parts to play.
Respect, Sugar. This is a directive from Lord Ganon.
Apologies.
Hi, Vati. I mean, Aster.
This guardian is possessed by Calamity Ganon, harbinger of destruction. With it, I will bring this world to its knees.
You are blind, seer. Calamity Ganon is not for mortals to control.
Vati is simply better. Vati is legit. Minish Cap is actually among my top 5 favorite Zelda games. Not gonna lie. Not as old as you are, Blazing, so not so old. Oh, look at V knowing so much about the Age of Calamity. Yeah, we actually did do Minish Cap. Yeah, I was able to pull my Minish Cap VODs, and those are also stored on the YouTube. So, if anybody wants to see the Minish Cap, that has been done on this channel before. I know nothing. We all heard it from her first. She knows everything. That's why her hair is so big. It's full of secrets.
Yes, you did wonderfully.
Can't technically say that Ganondorf is a reincarnation of Demise.
Whole lot more to go. Time's a wasting, right?
Well, you see,
Zelda and the others had successfully activated the central tower. Under Purah's guidance, they embarked on a mission to restore the ancient structures all across Hyrule.
maybe V is Maybelline. Maybe Larkin is Maybelline. Demise didn't technically die.
They had no notion that a shadowy foe was amassing all its might to disrupt their quest. The party headed for Akala, where the final tower awaited, as did a Yiga clan ambush.
Good, let's mow him over. I can all agree that Sarge is cover girl. Ah. Well, how kind of you. They've already captured it. But for how long? Blocked the bridge.
Yes.
Look at the Whittle Wiggas. Whittle Yiggas. That's hard to say for some reason. Easy, check, breezy, check, beautiful, check, cover girl. I'm not check. What are you talking about? Can activate the Guardian with the little one. Might be able to clear the way. Okay. Right on cue. The army of Hyrule has arrived. Yiga, annihilate them. Decimation. And there's another Blade Master somewhere. Suppose we probably ought to play as someone else for a minute. Except I kind of want to play as Impa. I feel like Impa is just so freaking broken. Love Blade Masters. Are you L'Oreal? Because you're worth it. More lore on the why the Yiga are here and like bananas. Would certainly be interesting to have more information on, wouldn't it? Oh, not the way we need to go. Oh, bridge. Okay. Head for the Citadel. Don't mind me, I just have an army of Impa here.
Steel yourself. I am ready. It's time.
Bananas are good, the doctor. Beans are evil and he hates pears. He doesn't like the color of his kidneys. That's particularly his favorite fruit. What is going on? I'm a pear. I don't know what's happening anymore. Talking about the Doctor. So, I only know Doctor Who from about 9 through 11. We were watching Doctor Who for a while, way back in a yesteryear, almost a decade ago. I have lost a lot of information about it, though.
It's time. Finally ready.
Time to activate. Highly recommend pronouncing Yiga. I recommend not mispronouncing it. It sounds like a certain slur with the wrong letter. It's really easy to mix up when you're trying to pronounce. Oh, okay. That is actually something I did not know. So if that did come across as any amount of offensive towards anybody, I am definitely sorry.
Steel yourself. I am ready.
Doctor, where? Doctor, when? Very close to... Oh! Oh, that word. Yeah, no. That one. We definitely don't go there. I have no idea why we're dropping frogs on things now. But I don't think that's a complaint, honestly. I think that I'm perfectly okay with that. There's another Yiga Blade Master. Where at? Scorched Sands. The gates will not open. They excel at slowing us down. Where is it? No? And Zelda's just back here, you know, minding her own business, doing her own thing. That doesn't require even more energy. Okay. Oh, shoot! There's a lot more of them. Now's the time! Destroy the relic. And just like that, there's suddenly tons more. You gonna go for sushi? I am not. I opted to stream here with you guys tonight instead of going to sushi with my wife and my mother and my sister. Because I've just missed so many streams lately, I didn't want to miss any more of them, honestly. Like sushi? Sushi? Yeah, I must be clinically insane to give up sushi for you guys. You don't like sushi either? I love sushi. I don't know that we made it. I'm pretty sure we didn't make that one. Randwolf, welcome in. So they're nanners. I love sushis. A lot of people love sushi. I just think sushi is wonderful. Okay, time for you to get dead. Bye. Okay, so we need to activate furnace. It's oh, in here. Okay, I see. Damn it, I pressed the wrong button. Tastes so raw and fishy. Well, yeah. And it's delicious. I've been lurking for a bit. Oh, that's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. I'm giving up my birthday to stream for y'all. Is that right? That'll be awesome. Do a little birthday stream. I had streamed for my birthday this last year because it was the release of Tears of the Kingdom, and I decided that I wanted to show my first time playing the game, share that experience with you guys. You're the only person in your entire family who likes sushi. That's unfortunate. You can come and eat sushi with me anytime, Blaze. I'm totally down for sushi. Sarge B-Day, he turned 30, so old. You are not wrong. Okay. I think that, well, I mean, we did get in another level here with Zelda, so that's helpful. Excuse me, you're all in my way. Gaining just a couple levels here. Turn 31, Sarge is still a pup. Got me by a year and you think you're so much older than me, huh? Now at this age, everything is just kind of all the same anymore. Aged things are good. Though, like cheese and wine and meats. Are meats good aged? Makes me feel old. I think we missed that one. This not be a simple task for you. No, no. This time Sarge and I went for sushi, revealed we were both gonna be fathers. Has it been that long? Oh my gosh, that can't be right. Bro, we need to hang out. Gotta go get some sushi. Yeah, turns out that, we, managed to end up, yeah, both DLC and his younger kid are basically like 3 weeks apart from each other. It's insane. As if the month wasn't busy enough already. Yeah. Got all those extra birthdays now too. Sushi leads to fatherhood? I mean, it could. Something about it was only a kiss. How did it end up like this? Something along those lines. I think we just got another level. Where am I? I am lost. You know, I keep forgetting. I need to be sending people to actually go and do combat in other places. I keep forgetting that I can do that. Let's order Link to go take care of that blue moblin. And we'll take... Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This looks like the best idea to me. Sake leads to fatherhood. Gained some wood. Especially if wifey is the plate, but that's only in fancy places. Looks like a lot of enemies. Why don't y'all just get bent? Bye-bye. So, Iron, are you, tuning in from work this evening, or are you off today? I can't remember. Or maybe you've gone back to days. I'm really struggling to remember what your schedule is these days.
Every way I can. Indeed. If I must.
Doing a pretty good job of bolstering the levels for Zelda. It's entirely helpful. Oh boy. Ouch. Link, don't stand there, you fool. I get him, Sarge. Doing the best we can here. I'm at work. Work Monday, Thursday, swing shift still. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I've got a lot of people that I'm been meaning to get to hang out with. Sparkplug is an individual I met on Twitch, but found out that they are actually local to me, and been wanting to get around to hanging out with him IRL at some point. We're supposed to go and have dinner. We've been trying for like months now to get together to have dinner, and it just has not happened. inevitably something always manages to come up every time we've got the plan, and it's like, we're gonna do it, and then something else happens. Zelda, you're so close to level 20! I'm so proud. You're getting places.
Steel yourself. I am ready.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so deadly. Quite honestly, I think that Impa has got to be one of the most broken characters in this game.
A worthy adversary.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed playing as Impa in this game. I know I keep saying that, but I just like the way that
Steel yourself. I am ready.
don't love that the interact button is the Y button and not the A button. But now we got all those lit. Okay, we've done it. We got enough energy now. Let's activate the Guardian within the Citadel. Yeah. There's just something about the way that she is able to get more than a few of these lackeys that provide aid. So by the time you start attacking things, you just really rack up so much damage all at once. Waiting for food. You're good for a while. Okay, so we actually have a pretty extended stream today. I have absolutely no reason to stop streaming. Otherwise, unless I get hungry, that would pretty much be the only reason to stop at this point. Okay, I wonder if we can get back this way. Kyo, I hope that you enjoy your dinner, though. It's gonna be super, super great. I am sure. We love you. Rar, you're so cute. Alright, area secured. I liked playing as Impa too. I didn't like her gimmick with the symbols. Really? I find that it's actually pretty fun. We can go this way, right? This way. Urbosa, I think you forgot something. Link got the zoomies. Yeah, anytime that there's a charge action in these games, I try to exploit that as much as I possibly can. I gotta say, in the original Hyrule Warriors, one of my favorite things to do with Link was actually to play with the gauntlets, because he'd pick up that giant black stone slab. And twirl that around and just deal a shit ton of AoE damage. It was wonderful. It's actually grabbing the symbols. I mean, once I got the symbols powered up, yes, fun. Yeah, absorbing the symbols. Honestly, I'm still not entirely sure I understand how she works. All I know is that she's fun to play with. So I just really enjoy the way that I'm able to get all of those extra impas to assist. This is very satisfying. Ooh, got Link up to level 28. Alright, quickly. Here we go. The Guardian and Akala Citadel has activated. Guardian's on a rampage, run away! My warriors, what are you doing? Now, into the Citadel. But for why? All that's left is to chase the Yiga clan out. Let's defeat the ringleader. Ooh! And there's Suga. There is no alternative now. Suga! You must face me. Which one of us is giving up? I think it's you. I see you have some skill. Well then. Suga has moved within the Akala Citadel. What a coward. Where could he have gone? We must search within the Citadel. Seek out Suga. We definitely are gonna do just that. Blue-maned Lionel. Okay, now we're fighting Lionels. Ow. There we go. There is some advantage to the fact that if you've played Breath of the Wild at all, knowing when the flurry rush is on some of these enemies is super helpful. That's still not as much damage as I had hoped for. Oh shit. It is helpful to have the extra element rods that can help to stun enemies. To work on their stagger meters. There we go. There we go. I think we got this one. Sometimes it's just, alright, I've got 20 Impas beside me, let's go kill some groups. Very much feels that way, doesn't it? What do we get? Kakariko Kodachi. Nice. Yeah, I think we just about got a full clear on this map. We don't usually get the full clear with this game, from what I've noticed. Whoa, okay. This is dangerous. Oh, that was weird. I have no idea where it went. Going this way? Oh. Well, we got Zelda another level. Certainly no complaints there. Aha! Where did he come from? Oh dear. And now I'm playing as a less desirable character for this. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. 20 Impas. Let's kill some groups. Yeah, that did some nice damage. You're quite good. Perhaps next time, then. Are you gonna run away like a little coward again? You are. Moved further into the Citadel. It's got to be around here. Find and defeat Suga. Where is he? Fudge, this place is such a maze. Okay, we've been here. Does this go up? Yeah, here we go. All of you attack. We must undo their forces. Managed to put a pretty good number on Suga, just in passing, really. I wasn't even actually aiming for him, but... Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! Ninja Wonder Woman. She is quite awesome. Like, I'm going to be talking about playing as Impa for a long time, I think. As much as I've always enjoyed playing as Link in these titles, yeah. There's just something absolutely satisfying about this. Female version of Naruto. I've never seen Naruto, honestly. I am very bad at watching anime sometimes. Finally, he turned tail. Now he can restore the tower. The thing is that Kyo has a lot of say over which anime we watch. With this, all the towers will be restored. It will serve us well in facing the Calamity. Kala Tower, victory. Shadow clones and then the frog. Yeah. Need to get rid of some of these. We really need to sit down with the extras and just try to get rid of everything we can possibly do. Do away with... Don't think we need the tree branch. Damage at 30% hearts or less at 70%. How many am I needing to get rid of? There's just so many. A friend of mine said the same thing. Impa is Naruto. I also haven't watched it. Yeah, it's... I think Kyo gets overwhelmed when it comes to, like, long-lasting anime and, like, trying to sit down and watch them for a long period of time. Shadow Clone Jutsu.
We're so high up. Pura, have you found anything yet?
I see. So, by bonding this with the Sheikah Slate...
What's that? Pura?
Listen, Princess. These towers have got a lot of power hiding inside. The Sheikah towers were designed to scan their surroundings for Calamity Ganon. When we activate them, the terminal...
Hey, King. How's it going? Just helping my neighbor with some stuff. How are you? I'm doing good.
You can see the geography nearby.
How are you?
Locate monsters as easy as click, snap.
So, we can track down the enemy and take them by surprise.
Precisely!
Could be worse. Yeah. Could be almost as bad as that Sheikah Slate if it had actually fallen off of this tower.
You about it. Why don't I give you a little demo?
Do you want octopus? I'll take some octopus. Why not? Think I finalized my presentation for Monday. Is that right? I wasn't aware you had a presentation on Monday. I don't think. Maybe you had told me about it and I wasn't listening. Which is also entirely possible. Yeah, sorry I wasn't at work very long today, King. I got a call, or Kyo got a call while we were on our break, and I was informed I needed to come and pick up my kid from the daycare. And by the time I had gotten him home, what was bad about needing to not be at daycare would already run its course, so... Holy cow! I don't think they gave us enough to work with. Offering help on the road. A weary traveler is upset to have crossed the desert in search of the Great Fairy Fountain, only to find he doesn't have enough for an offering. You should help him. Right? Qualify for the trial of the Great Fairies? Okay, man, it piqued my interest. How's the little guy? He's fine. He's off to dinner with Kyo. Traveler came back to Gerudo Town after making the offering to the Great Fairy and rewarded you with double what you gave him. May travelers always be so blessed. Cool. Jiminy Christmas, there's so much! There's so much! One of the new researchers has strong insights, but an even stronger appetite. She says she can't form a thought unless her belly is full. Make a large meal to feed her genius. Do not question my genius! Is there some place I can buy chicken thought? Maybe? Maybe? Not there. Wasn't from this one. Is it over this one? No. Thanks for the hydrate, the posture check, and the loosen up. V's just sitting here trying to dump as many points as she can possibly use lately. Gosh. The new form for the training. Gotcha. Don't help out that bum. The guy at the fairy fountain, I mean. I used to wonder how Link didn't have the Triforce of Wisdom. Then I see him in countless games unsheathing his sword and threatening Ganondorf, immediately go, and that's why. Randwolf, you're off to sleep. Getting hot here, and I want to try and get some sleep. No worries. Best of luck with your sleeping endeavors. I will hopefully catch you sometime over the weekend if you're live. But yeah, we'll talk to you later. Yeah, Link does tend to be a little bit unsheath sword first, ask questions later.
Stronger.
Wahoo. Would really like to see some better combo stuff, but you know, whatever.
I will put this strength to good use.
Bonus combo for Urbosa. Explosive endeavors. There's a researcher at the Ancient Tech Lab who is passionate about the science of combustion. He thinks he can make remote bombs even more potent given a few Guardian parts. Reduce time between remote bomb uses. Okay.
Amazing!
Though the inner workings of remote bombs are still shrouded in mystery, there's no doubt that the materials you provided led to a boost in their explosive potential. Helpful. Just Link unsheathing his sword against Ganondorf in that one cutscene of Ocarina was proof enough that he doesn't have wisdom. Oh, Kid Link, yeah. Yep, know exactly what you mean. Lighting the way. Eastern Hyrule has developed to the point that people rely on the transport of goods day and night. Gather all the light resources you can to make the roads safe to travel at after dark. What does this do? Discount in East Hyrule by 10%. Cool. Let's do it. If Wind Waker were made just 2 years later, if he saw Ganondorf on the sea as a pirate, I could totally see him unsheathing it and Ganondorf going, "You think this wise boy crossing blades with a pirate?" Nice. Wow, there's just so many places to redeem in. Mifa bonuses. Let's do that too.
Better to help my friends.
Chocolate football melted more. Oh no! Is that a result of it being so warm at your place lately? Pilot Divine Beast Varuta. There's just so much stuff to do. I learned a thing! That was awesome! I hope he does that every single time. I haven't noticed it before, but that was awesome. I learned a thing. That was awesome. Hold on, clipping. Clip away.
I knew I could do it.
Ooh. Got a token of gratitude from the people of Necluda. Clip, thank you. I figured you would be. He was just so happy about learning that thing, too. Like, you honestly, you have to be excited for him. You just have to be. Yeah, let's do it. Remember what rolls I like there? I like anything that has an eel sauce, Kyo. Anything that has an eel sauce to it. I like eel, anything with eel in it. I like tuna. I like, gosh, I like just about everything. And it's so hard to narrow that down, Kyo. I don't remember what rolls exactly there were there that that I enjoyed, but yeah, I'd probably be just about good with almost anything that you get, honestly. Tuna, shrimp. Yeah. And I both clip the same thing every time. There's a diverse group of people in Necluda. In fact, it's often debated to change name to Includa.
It's like I have ESPN or something.
Knew they always said something when getting a new ability or something, but sometimes I couldn't hear what they were saying. I learned a thing! He's just so excited about learning that thing, too. I have no idea what it was, but he's excited, and that's all that matters. Where's the thing I'd been leveling up? It wasn't the feathered edge, was it? I feel like I had a, No, we had a different weapon. Did I toss it by accident? Shoot, I might have. That's unfortunate. More hydrate? Oh my gosh. Dee, what are you up to? Might have tossed it by accident. It happened a few times to me. Yeah, unfortunate, because I really enjoyed that that weapon. Well, I can level up the Master Sword at the very least. So, yeah, let's do that. Strong attack damage up 2%. Chance to automatically guard by 10%. Well, this is a basic weapon, so let's just worry about getting anything that doesn't have any kind of booster. Damage goes up per every 100. Oh. Oh. That is actually highly tempting. I can't lie. Oh, battle experience up by 3%. Hmm. Mid-air attack damage. Oh, did we? I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Healing item drop rate up by 20%. No, damage per 100 KOs up by 4%. That sounds very desirable to me, to be completely honest. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, and then I think we are gonna this, and this, and the double axe too. Yeah, just gonna pretty much narrow down a lot of the weapons that we've got in the inventory, because it's getting kind of a little cumbersome to have so many. Rar, you want a desk toy. That's the second one we've had redeemed today, actually. Okay, sell everything. My most treasured toy. Shoot. Well, I wouldn't say it's this one. I'm trying to think. Give me a second while I think on that. Desk toy. Get your mind out of the gutter. Gull. That is actually a tough one. What would I say is my most treasured? I honestly don't know. I wouldn't say that anything is like super treasured. I just enjoy having things, really. I have this Boba Fett. The story behind this Boba Fett is that I saw it when we were at Disneyland. We were actually at the Lego store in Disneyland, and I just thought it was really neat. I had seen it the time before, so we had gone on a visit shortly before this particular trip, and I had thought about buying it, and just thought, you know, no, I'm not going to do it. But then the next time we went back around and I saw it again, I was just like, you know what, I just have to have this stupid Boba Fett. He has, he's even got, like, his gun actually fires and everything, too. Got that, Boba Fett? Did you have credit card debt? I have 30,000 in credit card debt. When they call, do you tell them you can't pay it back yet? So yeah, this Boba Fett. That's probably what I'd say is the most treasured among everything I've got. So it goes without saying, my guitars are probably more prized than anything that I have sitting out around my desk. What? Are you serious? About what? Serious about what, V? I'm confused. Speaking of Boba Fett, were you ever able to paint that Mandalorian my dad printed for you? Unfortunately not. As far as mini painting has gone, we haven't really done nearly as much as I would like to do on that front. And based on the way things were last year, there is a very good possibility that Kyo doesn't even remember it exists. But she said that she was the one that wanted to paint it. So I'll have to broach that with her again at some point and see if she feels up to doing that. But she's had a lot of other things that have been on her plate lately, so yeah. Boba isn't a Mandalorian. $30,000 in debt? No. Because I've got $30,000 in credit card debt. When they call, I tell them I can't pay it back yet. Credit card debt? Tomorrow I might buy myself this dining room set or this Boba Fett. Sarge knows. Sarge is in the know. Special attack damage up by 5%. Attack range up 4%. Special attack damage 5%. We're just gonna do this. Oh yeah, it's gonna add the bonus of attack range as well. Nice. Shakala. Fusion material experience up 150%. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do all this, I think. I haven't seen Family Guy since forever, is that right? So no credit card debt, no. I'd be bankrupt with that much. Seriously, I don't know how anybody lives in that much amount of debt. Oh shoot, did I do the wrong thing? I did the wrong thing, damn it! Well, looks like this is the one we're using now. That's okay. Might not be playing very efficiently, but that's just fine. Man, I feel kind of inclined to just do as much extra stuff as I possibly can.
Beautiful work.
Boost to their electricity resistance, the researchers were able to work in perfect safety. Soon they developed a major upgrade in the magnesis ability. Cool. We need some more components for research for the stasis and the cryonis. Man, it just seems like there is so much to do. Maybe we ought to do one of these Divine Beast missions. What's playing efficiently? Who does that, right? Just finished an entire series binge last week, and now I'm binging on Hannibal. Is that right? Peter and Quagmire did an episode where they made a duo, like 5 different songs that are hilarious. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so friggin' good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. And these punks will not die. Alright, I think that took care of our pest problem. Oh no, I am trapped in corner. I'm gonna post some home bowl, you know just what I need. Strongly relatable. Half of the time remains. I don't even know if we're halfway. My least favorite of the beasts controller, is that right? Is it just because it feels pretty tanky to you? I think we're almost there. There we go. That takes care of that. I'm really getting the hang of this. Rudanya, murder them all! Haha. Haven't written anything since Sunday. I haven't even opened up the documents since Monday. Feels really strange. Well, I mean, you did say you were going to take a break from your writing for the time being, so I think that's perfectly acceptable. Yeah, I did a pretty good job murdering everything there. Okay. Recommended level 27. Interesting. Like, part of me wants to work some more on story stuff, but at the same time, I'm also not so sure. So you can replay story segments, huh? That's pretty cool. There's just so many of these little tiny things to do. Movement speed up by 10%. Let's take that. Any stage, any mission. Sweet. I'm in debate between a 2-week and a 1-month break. I'd say take whatever time you think you need. It's more than... it was more so it was only that as you counter, it takes ages, plus the many enemies just never seem to die. Like the Talus ones. Yeah, the Talus ones don't like to go down, that's for sure. Tiny, tiny? What's tiny? There I am. Come this way. Okay. Oh, great fairy. That's a great fairy. Oh, goody. Have to take on too many moblins. Grab the other item. Gosh. Alright, you're dead. And, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rar declares a boop war. Alright, let's see what we got over here. A fire moblin hit an ice moblin. That'd be an interesting, interesting occurrence, wouldn't it? Continue heading towards the target. How do I... Oh, here we go. Head for the targeted position. The gate's been closed. Of course it has. Because we're taking on a Hinox, why wouldn't we be? How did that not hit him right in the eyeball? Shit. Hoo-wah boom. No, wrong thing. Oh, good. There we go. I was really convinced we weren't going to get it for a second there. Half the time limit remains. I think we're going to be okay. Pathetic Sarge barely grazes him in the next time. My eye! Seriously. I have no idea how that happened. So we gotta collect rupees. Come on. There we go. Look, right over here. This way, this way. Ow! Excuse me. Okay, Great Fairy. Kaletra has appeared. Oh my gosh, I'm fighting you. Why am I fighting you? I asked that you show me your power. Oh, okay. Well, if you insist, here we go. Really was not expecting to have to fight the Great Fairy, but okay. Death to the fairy! We need kitties. Sarge fetish just kitties. The kitties come when they want to. I don't really have any control over making them be anywhere they don't want to be, I'm afraid. Especially Jasmine. You pick up Jasmine against her will, she says, put me down this instant. Kovu is more likely to go for it, but still no guarantee. Take that back and clap your hands off. We're abusing a Great Fairy. She said she wanted to see my power. I showed her. Here, kitties. Get it from that, beesh. I don't believe in fairies. I don't believe in fairies! She stole Sarge's hair for her wig. I would rather not be shown, thank you. No, it's okay. I don't know where either of them are at this point. I'm not entirely sure I want to disrupt them anyway. Heading home? Okay, so we probably are not going to play any more story segments tonight, but we're just going to do as many of these extra little things as we can. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yep, Fairy godparents. Yeah. So tonight's gonna go especially for a much longer session because Kyo had gone out to dinner with my mother and my sister. So yeah, I know that we're like way over the normal time. Normally speaking, we're gonna be ending this at 7 Mountain Time going forward. I did get approval for additional time. It won't be this long in the future. Just so that you guys are aware. Don't expect that all of my Tuesday streams are going to go this long. This is a rare occurrence. So I just need to beat up 400 of these guys. Okay. Everyone charge! I'll give you a piece of my mind here if you'd like. I want Purra, bring me adult Purra. Oh goodness. We got an Endura carrot. You got approval? What did you get approval? Oh, for longer stream? Hylian soldiers have appeared. Oh, good. I was hoping that they wouldn't. Or I was worried that they wouldn't, I should say. I am not at all concerned about that. Impa, you are just so bamf. Such a bamf. Teleport's what I bamfed.
Steel yourself. I am ready.
Yes, V.
It's time.
Hydrate again. I love how you're so concerned, like I don't drink enough water. All right. What are you waiting for? Yeah, I'm just trying to find as many of these little things we can do in the next 20-ish minutes while we wait for Kyo to get back. Interesting. Bonus combo. Oh, as if she didn't, as if she wasn't powerful enough already. To take down the monsters sulking around their town, the villagers of Kakariko must be able to fight as one. Make preparations for a feast that will strengthen the villagers' bonds.
New power, new hope.
There's a fire at a shoe factory in town. Is that right? First your landfill behind your place blows up. Now a shoe factory on fire. Oh, you want something to do? Let me help you with that. Age of Calamity. Many souls were lost. Oh dear. After a filling meal of carrots harvested from local farms, the villagers' bonds were much deeper. Impa joined them for early morning training and was awed by their cooperation. What does this do? Finest tailor in the land. The tailor employed by the royal family of Hyrule says that he'd like to flex his garment-making muscles by creating clothes fit for battle. Bring him some sturdy materials to work with. Let's see what we got here.
Amazing!
Reduce enemy damage by 5%. Here with the trial beginner. Debris everywhere. Yeah, it's interesting because at first I was worried like it wasn't providing me a whole lot to do, but now it's like, oh yeah, anytime you do any amount of story, we're just going to dump a ton of extra things for you to do. Beat the bokoblins without getting hit by any attacks. Well, shoot. Got it. Oh, new objective. Capture the outpost.
Steel yourself. I am ready.
That was rude. Oh, we got a checkpoint, do we? Okay, cool. Wrong way! I'm going the wrong way.
Finally ready. Steel yourself. I am ready.
think we got it. Phone? Okay, I'll check my phone here in just a second, Kyo. Phone! Okay, I'm actually being asked if I can wrap up right where I'm at so that I can be available to assist as soon as Kyo gets back. So, unfortunately, I think this is where we're gonna call it for the evening. Use your super anime power. We use the super anime power. Going the wrong way, Sarge. Do the hokey pokey. That always turns me around. Yep. Finish one, get another. No healing items appear one hit failure. Anti-flame training. Spears training. Oh hey, we've got another of Link's. We can unlock two-handed weapons bonus combo. Let's do that. Yeah. Cool. And I think this is probably, yeah, this is gonna be save. Perfect. Okay, cool. Well, that was a lot of fun, guys. Even though we didn't make a lot of story progress, I feel like we did get a lot done in this game, so there's that. Want more? Want money quickly? Replay this Hyrule trial you just did. It's a minute long. You can rack up rupees well. Might have to keep that in mind if we need more in the future. I think at the moment, though, we're doing pretty good, so. Okay. Let's see who we can give a raid to. It looks like we have... Code Wolf is currently playing Starfield, which is actually something that has kind of intrigued me a little bit, although I have not actually taken a look into it myself. I think that's who we're going to go ahead and give that raid to. So, Code Wolf, let me set that up. Okay. Now, as you guys know, my plan is to do the stream thing on Friday, normal schedule. So 7:30-ish, 7:30, 8 o'clock. We're gonna be playing some more Paper Mario. We've been having a really good time with that. So yeah, we'll be live with that. But I just wanted to say thank you to everybody tonight for hanging out. This has been pretty much the best Age of Calamity stream that we've had yet. So thank you so much to Ecto and Ben's Redemption for hanging out. Ben's Redemption, thank you so much for that follow. And Kyo, thank you so much for the resub with Prime. And I also got a follow yesterday from Coma Toast. I'm not entirely sure if how you came to find us, but if you happen into this video, hope we can talk to you at some point. So, time's running short on that raid, but I just want to say thank you to everybody. If you haven't already, please join the Discord server. That's where we hang out throughout the week. And, yeah, we will go ahead and give that raid over to Code Wolf. So, thank you so much for all that you guys do for hanging out and just chatting. I will see you guys on the next stream. Until then, take care.